Hello and welcome back to Digital Assets Daily. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in your corner of the world. Ripple's partner Accenture writes the paper on Swift, or with Swift, on CBDCs. Ripple's partner Accenture, the technology and business consulting firm, has just published a paper with Swift on the potential for central bank digital currencies, the CBDC payment solution, titled Exploring Central Bank Digital Currencies, how they could work for international payments, and the paper claims there is surging interest for these types of assets. Accenture is a Fortune Global 500 company, and alongside Ripple, BMW, Bosch, Blockchain Acceleration Foundation, ArcSum Consensus Crypto Valley Constellation, Continental CP Chain DLT Labs, Enterprise Ethereum Alliance, Ford, and others, Accenture is part of the Mobility Open Blockchain Initiative, also known as MOBI. So according to the document, at least half the world's central banks plan on developing a CBDC. And we continue to show you that here daily. Another interesting thing too with Swift, as we've shown aside of Ripple, they are very connected as well to Zenfin's XDC and Stellar's XLM, as they were also part of the trials equally. So I believe that will somehow come up in the future with a little more clarity on how they're working with Swift. Also, Bitcoin sinks after Elon Musk says Tesla will not accept the digital coin for transactions. Elon Musk sent Bitcoin BTC reeling on Wednesday after he announced that Tesla, TSLA, would stop accepting it for car purchases, even though the company continues to hold the digital coin on its books. And that's literally something we just shared on our Twitter page. So the next article, how blockchain technology is fixing payments today and what comes next. Blockchain technologies are connecting global financial systems so they are easily interoperable, efficient, affordable, and accessible. And this can reduce the cost and time of cross-border payments. Confidence in blockchain technology is rising as more governments and business invest in these areas. That's pretty much the headline of this article. It's a medium-sized article, about 7-minute read, or actually they have an audio version here you can play. This is an article from Denelle Dixon on the World Economic Forum. Denelle Dixon is the CEO of the Stellar Development Foundation. It is a great article, and I think you will appreciate it, especially if you are invested in XLM. The link, as with every single video we discuss, if you find something interesting, all you have to do is go into the description below, and you can locate the link there, as we include them in every single video. Also, too, guys, if you like what you hear, please hit the subscribe, and it helps the channel also if you even share the videos. And right into the next article. This is very exciting. The Texas House passes a crypto-friendly bill and now goes to the Senate. So Governor Greg Abbott has already hinted he is open to signing the bill into law. So members of the Texas House of Representatives have passed a bill which aims to recognize cryptocurrencies under commercial law in the state. And that is a big deal. And I think that will be the, as we call it, the domino effect. You know, once one starts, the rest start following. Also, too, U.S. Senator proposes making distributed ledgers the key technology focus. Wyoming's Cynthia Loomis wants the U.S. government to make blockchain a priority. So you can see how different areas are hitting different targets within this same system and already getting the ball into motion. So the U.S. does not get left behind in this future technology. So the U.S. government should add distributed ledger technology to its list of priorities, said Cynthia Loomis, the representative from Wyoming, and she said in an amendment to a bill. Loomis is sponsoring an amendment to add blockchain to the Endless Frontier Act, a bipartisan bill that would create a directorate for technology and innovation and set 10 technology focus areas for the new entity to evaluate and create a federal strategy to address. The bill would be marked up in committee on Wednesday, meaning the Senate Committee on Commerce, Science, and Transportation will vote on amendments and determine whether it will move to the full Senate for a vote. And that is very exciting, as distributed ledger technology is beginning to see the forefront. And I believe, again, as with Texas, it'll start moving across the states in the U.S. And I see probably the perfect storm brewing as each state starts passing all of these. And then we have, for example, the clarity that we need in crypto in regards to the court case with Ripple in regards to XRP. I believe that will also begin the standard for the rest of all of cryptocurrency as it connects to the SEC. So crypto payment platform COINQUEST was granted $500,000 USD as a winner of the Stellar Seed Fund. So preparing for the funding round, inspired by the COINQUEST team to fine-tune and improve its platform for voters to test and critique. Congratulations to COINQUEST for winning the platform there for the Stellar Seed Fund. I know that's very exciting for you guys as well. Now, Ethereum transaction fees hit an all-time high around $65 on average. Just a quick thing I wanted to get into with that article. The headline was enough, because if you have ever moved Ethereum, especially recently, then you know those fees are outrageously high. Sometimes as much as the money you just invested into the asset, whether it's Ethereum Direct or an ERC20 token, and sometimes moving it costs even more than the value you just invested. So that is a pretty significant deal, and I believe if that's not fixed pretty fast, that I believe most people will start moving into other assets. So billionaire Druckenmiller says a ledger-based system could replace the USD worldwide. And I kind of threw all of these together so you can see that everything is kind of interwoven, especially in the discussions. As the senator just mentioned, using the ledger base as a priority for the U.S. system. Now we have billionaire Stanley Druckenmiller thinks some kind of crypto-derived ledger system may replace the U.S. dollar as the world's reserve currency in the future. And we know, just as the stigma with cryptocurrency was renamed to digital asset, we also know that the blockchain, they stated, had the similar stigma, and they renamed to distributed ledger technology. So into the article just a bit, the billionaire hedge fund manager Stanley Druckenmiller has forecast the possibility of a crypto-derived ledger system overtaking the U.S. dollar as a global reserve currency. The hedge fund boss noted that if there were to be a U.S. dollar replacement, it would be some kind of a ledger system invented by some kids from MIT or Stanford or some other engineering school that hasn't even happened yet that can replace the dollar worldwide. And we do know that Christian Carlo and others are already working on the digital dollar project. So he made the comments in an interview with CNBC's Squawk Box, and Druckenmiller noted that crypto is often promoted as a hedge against inflation, which has become more relevant of late. Well, you probably don't remember this joke, but 5 or 6 years ago, I said that crypto was a solution in search of a problem. And that's why I didn't play crypto the first wave, because we already have the dollar. What do we need to look for? That was his comment. And also, guys, I want to say, remember, this is not financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. But as always, I want to leave you with a final thought. Cowards never start. The weak never finish. And winners never quit. Thanks to our VIP on Patreon, Surfmeister, and to each and every one of you. And we will catch you in the next one.